What's up, guys? We're live. We have a pretty banging card this Saturday. We got three title fights. We got UFC 261. We have Kamaru Usman versus Masvidal. We also got Rose Namajunas, versus Wee Zhang, and Shevchenko versus Andrade. Let me tweet this out real quick, and then we'll get started. Yeah, man. Last card was a really interesting card. It was really strange. Definitely burned a lot of people betting wise, including myself. Get right into that. Hold on, real quick. Okay, so yeah, I've been doing pretty good lately. I think I'm 4-3 in my last seven cards, so we're doing good. Had a losing card, a losing night last week, but I mean, it was a week that I should have had a winning night. I mean, I had a bet on the Spino and on Munoz. I think they both won. They both got robbed. I mean, if you're in the chat, let me know if you guys think that they won because I'm pretty sure Spino won that fight. That was bullshit. And I thought Munoz won too. So I bet on both of them, and I also bet on GM3, which is why I didn't have a terrible night. I think it was a minus. Let me check real quick. Minus 2.7 on the night. So cash on GM3, and then I lost on those two who won, in my opinion. So let's talk about the card real quick. Okay, so main event: Whitaker versus Kelvin. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. I picked Whitaker. He dominated the fight. Congrats to him. He definitely should be fighting either Vittori next or the number contender or Izzy. Domination won every round. Arlovski versus Sherman, pretty clear cut fight. Arlovski won. He won the second and third round. What's up, Noah? Yes, Noah said it, best. Shout out to Mr. Arkansas tournament, Taneka, people think that I don't come around anymore because I'm out of the tournament, but I've been busy. But yeah, man, I'm excited for the next season. And this season, we still have like 6 people left or 7. Next season should be like 64 people or something like that. So shout out to that tournament. Jacob Malkoun versus Razak Al-Hassan. I mean, I didn't see that one coming at all. I mean, I picked Whitaker and Arlovski, but I mean, I definitely picked Razak. And did anyone see that coming, man? I mean, shout out to the guys that picked Malkoun because wow, man. I mean, Razak is so done, dude. Like he really is, man. Malkoun went out there and dominated him, and that was a really sharp bet if you guys picked him. Next fight, Cortez versus Kish. Close fight. I mean, Cortez got hurt, but she dug deep. She definitely got the job done. Yeah, and then Pena versus Munoz. I mean, a robbery, man. Munoz won that fight. He hands down won the first 2 rounds. Sucks is what it is. So I went 3-2 picks wise on that, and then I lost my Munoz bet. Romanov versus Spino. That's an even worse robbery. I mean, Spino clearly won that first round. Clearly won the third round that they scored. I don't get it. I mean, they need a rematch, rebook that fight. But if they do rebook it, I'm sure Spino might be the favorite. But I mean, that's bullshit, dude. That just sucks, dude. Like, I've lost like a bunch of split decisions this year, and like I can't think of like all of them on the top of my head, but I've lost like my last 4 of them. I lost those two. I lost on the Bokoskis versus Jacek, who I definitely think won. So there's 3 split decisions right there over the past couple weeks that I should have won on. I bet on Bokoskis, by the way. I'm sure Kelvin will, tell you that he definitely lost because he bet on Mikel. But let's be honest, the whole world knows Bokoskis won that fight. So yeah, split decisions have not been going my way recently. So I mean, if I hopefully I get one in the future, but I have not been getting them. Those are 3 at the top of my head. I know there's another one. I just can't think of it right now. Okay, so Penny versus Godinez. I picked Godinez. I thought she won the fight for sure. That was a really bad robbery as well. Those 3 huge robberies right there. Yeah. GM3 versus Lipinski, that was a really fucking good fight, man. Good bet, man. I'm so happy I bet GM3. Went out there and got it done within like a minute and a half. I lost my shit when he got that sub. That was sick. Shout out to GM3, man. Yeah, that was a really good matchup for him, man. And I wasn't really worried about the chin because, he's not fighting a dude with striking at all. He's fighting a guy that has, no jiu-jitsu defense on the mat at all. He's been tapped out 4 times quitting this. We know what he was going to do. He's going to try to wrestle. And, he put himself in a very bad position the first time he even shot, and it was game over. So GM3 is the reason why I had, a close night, not a terrible night. So minus 2.7. Let's be honest, I should have won 3-3. I should have had a very fucking good night because Espino should have won. And also, Muniz should have won. So it is what it is. We'll get it back this week. Austin Hubbard versus Dakota Bush. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's a quarter fight. Close fight, but I mean, Dakota won the first round for sure. But yeah, Hubbard won. Hubbard's a fade. Let's be honest. Levy would have smoked Hubbard. Gravely versus Burchak domination. So GM3 paid the gym. Yeah, dude. I think GM3 is still like he can win fights. I mean, that was a great matchup for him, dude. I don't know all the love about Bartos. Like Bartos is not good, dude, and he should go to 170 to be honest. But yeah, GM3 got the job done. Okay, guys. So before I talk to you about the next card, I got one bet, and I changed up my unit size, so I have $350, man, on one bet. Um, Honestly, man, there's not a lot of dogs on this card that I like. I'm only picking a couple dogs, and my actually only bet is actually on a favorite. And you guys know the deal with me, man. I don't really bet favorites unless I think the line is completely off. And the bet that I have, I think the line should be way more than it is. We'll talk about it later. Um, Let me just check real quick what the current odds is on my bet. I'm sure you guys know what my bet is, and you guys have been checking out my Twitter because he's my picture on my link that I posted out. Okay. All right, guys. So let's do this real quick. First fight of the night, we got. I might butcher some of these names. So first fight of the night, we got Na Lang versus Ariane Carnisola. We got Carnisola, who's coming off, a loss against Angela Hill. She didn't look really that bad in it, but I mean, she was a doctor stoppage loss. Um, this is a matchup between two grapplers. I think Carnisola is a bigger grappler. She's, the better striker. She's like a bull in there, man. She's huge for the division. She has the size advantage. I don't think Lying striking is that good. I think Ariani, can win this fight, wherever the fight goes. So I'll go with Carnelossi. But one thing I want to say is that with all the the Asian fighters debuting that are fighting on this card, because of Wheelie, a lot of them might win the fight or might win. So yeah, I'll go with Ariani for the job done. So next fight we got Kyung Ori. Good luck pronouncing. Yeah, I'm not gonna announce these names good. Kyung Ori versus Jeffrey Molina. Yeah, man, this is a pretty good fight. I actually like Molina here, man. He was minus 102 at one point. I thought about pulling the trigger, but I'm going to stay away. He's minus 110. I mean, Ori has way more experience, so that's the only thing. Molina's a little green, but Molina's a good fucking prospect, dude. You saw the Contender Series, good striking. He's a good grappler. Rui's a lot better on the feet than Aori, dude. I mean, Aori's a good grappler, but Molina has good jiu-jitsu too. I mean, he trains out one of the best camps probably right now in the world. Factor in the exchange with Kraus. I mean, it's either Factory or Glory. One of those two he trains. I forget which one it is, but at the end of the day, he's training with Kraus, and yeah, I like this fight against not who did he fight? He fought. I forget what his name is. Silva, yeah, Jacob Silva. I think he has a good chin, good cardio, good striking, good right hand, good grappling, good jiu-jitsu. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that Aori has the better jiu-jitsu, but I got to go with Molina because Molina has a good ground game as well. So I'll go with Molina, winning the decision based on striking from the feet. Yeah, if anyone's wondering about the shirt that I'm wearing, I'm repping my O'Malley, tank top. He's actually fighting Munoz, it looks like. I mean, I think that's what it looks like. I'm not 100% sure, but man, dude, if they fight, dude, it's a really good fight. And, dude, I think Munoz is going to fuck him up pretty bad. But, I mean, we'll see if that happens. Kazua Vargas versus Rong Zhu. Let's be honest, guys. Vargas is probably one of the worst fighters in the division by far. He's not good. I mean, the guy lost to fucking Brock Weaver. I mean, I get it was a DQ and all that shit, but he sucks, dude. He didn't look good against it to Silva either. Yeah, he was probably winning against Brock Weaver, but still, though, I mean, dude, you're an idiot, dude. Like, the guy's not. I don't think he's good at all, dude. I think that Zoo's is a way better grappler and can take him down at will. So, yeah, gotta go with Zoo. I can't pick Vargas, bro, in a UFC fight. I can't. Next fight, we got Dana Batgerel versus Kevin Natividad. Natividad really burned the fuck out of me last fight when I bet him against Miles Johns. I don't trust him, dude. He doesn't have a chin. He's been knocked out twice before. Miles Johns isn't really known for knocking out anybody, and the fact that he went out there and stiffed him, dude. Natividad is a fucking jobber. I get it. Batgerel lost to Alatang, but I mean, Alatang is not bad. I mean, just because he lost to Casey Kenny doesn't mean he sucks. Casey Kenny's a good fighter. Batgerel has a good striking game. He has a good straight left and a good shin. I think that he can hang in there with Natividad wherever the fight goes. I think Natividad has to shoot, and get this fight down the mat. But on the feet, you got to give Dana. He's more technical. He has more power. He's a better striker. Natividad striking, he's not really that good. He's low volume. Um, yeah, I don't think he can go out there and get the grappling going. I think he's a black belt, but he better be shooting for his life because he's going to get lit up on the feet. So I'll go with Batgerel. Next fight, man, we got the debut, dude, of my boy Patrick Sabatini versus Tristan Connelly. I like Sabatini a lot. I mean, I had a bet on him versus is it Silva, or who was he supposed to fight? Alves, yeah, supposed to fight Alves. I had a bet on Sabatini, and he was a pretty big dog odds, dude. So that sucks that fell through because I really think Sabatini would have won. I think this guy's really good. I think this guy's going to win a lot of fights in the division. I think he's a good prospect. BJJ black belt trains, with Sean Brady. Great ground game, really good grappling, dude. This guy has really good chokes. He's a finisher. Striking's improved a lot. Good right hand. He's a brawler. Good chin. Good cardio. He's the real deal, dude. I think this guy is a fucking big addition for 145. I think the line's accurate. A lot of people are playing Connolly. I don't see it here, man. I think Connolly has a good ground game. He's tough. He weathered the storm against who did he fight last fight? Uh um Not Prosheris. Fuck, dude. He fought the dude that just beat Chaos Williams, Pereira. Which I thought Chaos won that fight, by the way. So that was another fucking split decision robbery. But anyways, because I bet on Chaos. Yeah, I think he's outmatched here, man. I mean, they both have great ground games. We're thinking he can get taken down. Pereira took him down twice, and I think Sabatini is just going to take him down at will. And on the feet, I think he's the faster striker, more technical. I like Sabatini here. All right, guys, next fight. This is my only bet of the night. I have, like I mentioned, I got 4 units, but I changed my unit size. So yeah, I have $350, man. Probably one of my biggest bets I've ever made, if not my biggest bet. And yeah, dude, this is a really good bet and a big bet, and I'm really confident in it, dude. I got 3 units, 4 units on Brendan Allen at minus 135. The line's like worse. It's like minus 150 now. He was minus 130 on Bet Online, but I actually bet him at Red Rock Casino, and over there he was minus 135. So I like the line. I mean, let's be honest. I really think that this should be plus. Not plus. This should be. He should be in the minus 200. So didn't he open it? He opened at minus 225. I'm pretty sure. Let me look at this real quick. Um, Let me see. Okay. So Allen, yeah, he opened at minus 205, dude. So yeah, man, I think it's a great matchup for him here. Um, so first off, I gotta say, the Strickland fight was disappointing. I mean, if you watch that fight, he didn't even shoot one time. I mean, I heard an interview with him saying that he was losing that fight. He was winning that fight. I mean, I don't agree with that. He lost that fight. He was losing the whole fight. He just didn't even shoot one time. I don't know what the game plan was. I know that was his first fight training at Sanford MMA. So maybe he wanted to show up as striking, but I hope he knows that if he wants to win this fight, he needs to go back to what got him, here in the first place. Why, he won a lot of fights in the regional scene. Why he won all these fights in UFC before this fight. I mean, he's a grappler. He's a BJJ black belt. He's 25. He has a lot of experience. 15 and 4. He's been a black belt for a couple of years, I think, now. And I mean, he's a great grappler. I mean, you watch his fights in the UFC, even before the UFC, dude. I mean, great with the grappling. His fight on Contender Series against Jeffrey, who's going to get another fight. He hurt him, to the body with the knee, and then he got him out of their submission. He actually hurt Dawkins. We'll talk about them a bit with the knee, but against Kevin Holland, I mean, he beat him with the jiu-jitsu, dude. I mean, he tapped him out. Good grappling game. Next fight, Tom Breeze takes him down the body lock. Breeze gets right back up. Breeze tries to take him down. Very bad mistake. He gets taken down, and his domination by fucking Brendan Allen. Then against Kyle Dawkins, we saw that, he fell in love with the striking because the first fight or the first round, I mean, Dawkins got hurt really bad. Allen hurt him in the body really bad with the knee. And he has good knees, man. I mean, he's good in the clinch. Allen hurt him really bad. And then the second round, he dropped him at the end of the round, the straight left. But if you watch those first 2 rounds, Dawkins took him down a couple times, but Allen dominated him with the grappling. He reversed him multiple times. He got on top. I mean, it was domination. The third round, he gassed, and it could have been a 10-8, but then at the very end of the round, like 20 seconds left, Allen reversed him, got on top, and really, got some big shots on him. So then the next fight against Strickland, I mean, it just didn't even shoot one time. So this matchup, I think Allen knows that, you're fighting a guy that is, he's notorious for, quitting on the mat. I mean, he's been tapped out 3 times against Cesar Mutanti, Glover Teixeira. Vittori, Wellington Turman took him down like 4 or 5 times. I mean, that was a split decision. That could have gone either way. I mean, I think he knows that this is an easy matchup for him if he shoots, because if he goes out there and, takes him down immediately, he's probably going to be game over. This is a great matchup for him. His grappling so much better. His jiu-jitsu so much better. It's just on the feet. I mean, I definitely think Carl's a better striker, but who the fuck is Carl even knocked out, bro? Like, he's like, has like 2 knockouts, I think, like, of like on his record. I mean, Strickland has a bunch of knockouts. There's like 10 knockouts, something like that, on his record. So, and Strickland's a way better fighter than Carl Roberson, bro. Way better volume. I mean, way better, dude. Strickland's would be a top 10, dude. Maybe even beyond that, bro. I want him to fight Holland next. Whew, he would kill him. But anyways, based on this matchup, yeah, I think Carl Roberson, has the better striking. He has a good straight left. He has decent kickboxing. And all of his wins and stuff, like, they're not really that impressive. I mean, the Stewart win, when like in the beginning, was a good win, and then against Span, but then he beat Kopylov, but Kopylov's not even a fucking grappler, he's a striker. He won a split against Wellington, who could have gone either way. He beat Jack Marshman, who's not even on the roster. Every time he fights a grappler, he loses, and this is an easy fat fucking match for Brent Allen if he goes out there and shoots. So I'm telling you guys right now, I hear people saying this is sketchy. Allen's not going to go out there and shoot. He's going to shoot, dude. He knows that this is, a big fight for him. He's got his first loss in UFC. He's a fucking grappler, man. This is his game. He's not going to go out there and strike with Kara. There's no way. He's going to go out there immediately and go out there and, I think, pressure him and get him down. Because if he does, it's easy money. And I got to go with my read. I think this is a really mismatch on the mat. I think right now, and has good pressure. He has a great chin. I know he got knocked out last fight, but I'm pretty sure he learned his lesson, because let's be honest, if he's watched tape and shit and knows all about Carl Roberson, which he does, because he even said on the interview that Carl Roberson's a quitter. He's quit 3 times. Hey, you take down Carl Roberson, you put Carl Roberson in a bad spot, he's gonna pay. I'm telling you right now. If you put him in a bad spot, he's gonna quit. And if Brendan Allen puts him in one bad spot, he's gonna quit. So I think Allen fell in love with the striking. He looked good against Dawkins, and then against Strickland, he didn't even shoot one time. I mean, it's not going to happen here. I'm 100% confident he's going to go out there and shoot. And if he takes him down, dude, it's over, man. Allen on top, dude, it's a fucking beast. His ground and pound, his top control. I mean, it wouldn't even surprise me if Carl Roberson initiated the grappling, because he has good offensive grappling. I don't think he will, but I mean, would it surprise you if he did? No, because, doesn't have the best IQ, man. But yeah, I think Carl has the better striking, but I don't think it's like by a long shot. Like, is Carl going to one punch KO him? It could happen because he just got knocked out, but I'm not convinced. I think this fight's not going to really play that long on the feet. I think Brendan Allen goes out there, gets him in his face, pressures him, takes him down with that body lock, draws him, gets a cage, gets him down. And let's be honest, guys, he is one of the best black belts, man. I feel like in the division, this guy is a great grappler, great jiu-jitsu. I mean, he's like the understudy. I feel like a GM3, just a better fighter than GM3. So I got to go with my boy, Brendan Allen, 4 units, $350. Let's fucking go, man. This is a great fucking matchup, dude. If he goes out there and does what he should do, he's going to win. So even if he doesn't go out there and shoot right away, like if he gets pieced up and stuff and, Carl's winning the fight, I'm sure he'll get him down, dude. I mean, it's just, he's going to do it, man. He's a grappler. He knows, dude, that this is his game. This is how he's got here. He's not going to fall in love with the striking again 2 fights in a row. There's no way, man. He got embarrassed last fight, and I think he knows that he's got to get back to his old ways. So I got Brendan Allen. First round submission, dude. He's going to take him down, man, and get him out of there immediately, dude. Brendan Allen. He's going to make a statement. And I will admit, though, his striking has improved for sure. But, I mean, Strickland's one of the best fucking strikers in the division, dude. He had no business going out there and trying to piece him up on the feet, trying to strike with him. Take him down. That's how you beat a guy like Strickland. You don't strike with him. Strickland's one of the best strikers in the division. And, he's going to go a long ways at 185. And he's way better than Carl Roberson. So, and cardio-wise, I think both the cardio is pretty similar. Roberson's definitely, won a couple more decisions, stuff, especially in the UFC. But he slowed down as well, man. So, and the pace that Allen's going to bring is going to be really good pace, early on. So it's going to slow down Carl. So, yeah, I like her a lot. So 4 units minus 135. Right now, that's my only bet for the night, guys. Next fight, Dwight Grant versus Stefan Sekulic. What do you want to say about this fight? I think Grant should win this fight pretty comfortably. I know he had a very close fight with Joe Bam. I know that he, fought like an idiot last fight against Rodriguez. He could have won, but he, I don't even know what was that, man. He just fucking – that was bad, dude. He should have won that fight, but he gassed. Yeah, he's a lot better. I mean, Stefan Skulic, whatever his name is, haven't even fought in that long. I mean, he hasn't fought in like 2.5 years or something like that. So yeah, I got Dwight Grant here for the job done. I think he gets a decision or gets a KO. Next fight, Howboy versus Randy Brown. Close fight. I'm a big fan of Brown, but he's let me down multiple times. He's definitely chinny. I mean, Howboy's chinny too. They're both good. I mean, I think it's a good fight. I think Howboy is, one of those guys that he's a brawler. He has good offensive grappling, but he doesn't have the best defensive grappling. Brown has a better ground game for sure. He can 100% tap him out. I mean, his jiu-jitsu is way better than, Howboy's. I think Brown's a better offensive grappler. I think he has a better jiu-jitsu ground game, like I mentioned, on the feet. I think that he's longer. I think he's more technical. I think Howboy probably hits harder, but Brown has a good jab, a good right hand, good cardio. I got to go with Brown here, but would it surprise me if Howboy caught him or something like that? No, because Howboy has a really good right hand and a good jab, and he has power, but I think he's declining. I got to go with the younger fighter. I'll go with Randy Brown. First fight, Anthony Smith versus Jimmy Crute in the main card. Yeah, man, I see a lot of people pleading the case for Smith. I don't see it here. I got Jimmy the Brute Crute all day here, man. I think he's the better fighter. I think that on the feet, I think he has more volume. He has good pressure. He has a good right hand, good jab. He's a fucking brawler. And Anthony Smith, man's washed. He's declining. He has a good technical striking, but I definitely think that. Wait, hold on. Did Grant Dawson fill in for Dwight? Wait, hold on. That fight's out? Hold on real quick. What? Did someone pull out of that fight? Is Grant? No way. Is that just someone just saying, hold on. Grant Dawson's friend? Oh, I don't know. Let me see real quick. Dwight Grant. I don't see anything about that. You're just saying that he looks like him? Oh, okay, because he looks like Stephon School. Okay, I thought you said something about like Grant Dawson is fucking. I was to say that'd be crazy, dude. Um, but anyways, back on this fight. Yeah, we know that Smith has good grappling and a good ground game, but I think that Crute's grappling and wrestling is way better. I think he can take him down and will, honestly, and get him out of there. It's a good matchup for Crute. I like Crute here all day. Next fight, we got uh, Uriah Hall versus Chris Weidman. I mean, damn, dude. I can't pick Chris Weidman here, man. His chin sucks. He just does not have chin. I mean the other way around. Oh, Dawson's fight is wait, what? Okay, I don't know. I didn't see anything like that. Who knows? But anyways, yeah. See, Romanov quit, dude. We all know that, man. He fucking quit. But yeah, I think that in this particular fight, oh, Dwight filming for Grant. Grant Dawson was in the fight 170. Um, yeah, I got Uriah Hall here in my betting it. Obviously, we know he lost the first fight. Weidman has the better grappling. He's one of the best grapplers, in the UFC, but his chin sucks. He lost, obviously. We beat Omari, but Omari had really bad IQ in that fight. Omari just should have struck with him, and knocked him out. He tried to initiate the grappling too much. And yeah, I think Uriah Hall knocks him out here at some point. I can't bet it, though, dude. I can't do it, dude. I cannot bet on Uriah Hall. He didn't look good last fight against Silva, even though he won, but I got Uriah Hall. These next three fights are going to be really short breakdowns for me. Shevchenko versus Andrade. Yes, we get it. Shevchenko didn't look the best last fight. Maya definitely, has some good moments. Andrade, I think, needs to shoot here. But even if she shoots, I think that Shevchenko has a better jiu-jitsu. I got Shevchenko's just a lot better than Andrade, dude. I think she's a good striker. One of the best women fighters that could do it. I still think she won the second fight against Nunez. I got Shevchenko here. Next fight, Liu Zhang versus Rose Namajunas. Great fight. I see a lot of people picking Rose. Rose is still a good fighter, in my opinion, good striker. But yeah, I got to go with Zhang. I think Zhang just hits harder. She has really good fucking pressure. She's a great grappler, better grappling for sure. Good chin, better cardio, I feel like, too. I mean, Rose definitely slows down a lot. And Rose is a good fighter. I don't want you to get me wrong, but I feel like Zhang just wants it more. Where her head's at. I don't really know where Rose's head's at. And Zhang's just a really good brute fucking girl. Huge size advantage, good pressure, good right hand. I think she has a huge advantage on the mat, on the feet, more power, more ferocity. I got Zhang. I got Zhang for the win. I think she knocks out Rose. The main event of the evening, Kamara versus Jorge Masvidal. Let's be honest, this fight should not be happening. It really makes me sick to my stomach. This fight's happening. It should be 100% Colby versus fucking Usman. Bullshit. I like Masvidal. He's just not gonna, dude. I don't see how this fight goes any other way. I don't care if there's on a 1 week's notice. He's not beating Usman, bro. Usman is probably the best welterweight of all time. But Colby could say something about that because I do think that Colby beat him. Or my bad, let me take that back. He did not beat him. Colby was winning the fight against Usman. I thought he was. A lot of people scored a 2-2. Could have been 3-1. And those low controversial low blows and all that stuff. So I do think that Colby is probably the only guy right now that can beat Kamaru Usman at 170. So yeah, I think this is a bullshit. Colby deserves the next shot, and they better give it to him. I got Usman here all day. He probably finishes Masvidal. He probably hurts him, gets him down, and probably taps him out. So I got Kamaru Usman. So you guys go with my picks. We'll just read. Do them real quick. Okay, so I got Usman. I got Wee Zhang. I got Shevchenko. I got Hall. I got Crute. I got Brown. I got Grant. I got Allen, Sabatini, Batgerel, Zoo, Molina, Carnelossi. Only better than night. Brendan Allen, 4 units, 135. A lot of money I put on him, dude. So hope he goes out there and gets the job done. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back next week. I'm going to start looking at it right now. Let's look and go. Later, guys.